The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run with the second-round pick in the April draft. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Edger and Cooper, they're on the tackle. Second and 7. Allen in motion. Williams to throw on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So,
oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Javon Bullard.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Throwing to begin is Love. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Bears have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. The veteran Kenny Clark in on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll find an open man. It's Allen. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. 35 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
A throw on the move is caught. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
On third down, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it's going to lead to fourth down. Santos's kick is good. And the Bears will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Keyshawn Nixon going to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll run it with the Boston College bruiser, A.J. Dillon. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And he had to push through one tackler, but is backed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain here.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
A 2nd down throw for Love. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Love. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Now he'll run it.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second.
Sometimes you just have to know when it's time to go home. You got to know when the party is over, and I'm not taking anything away from the effort. It was a great job here by the quarterback to extend this play as long as he could, but instead of throwing it away at the end, he ends up taking the sack.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. The man in motion is Watson. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And a short pickup, too, about the 42-yard line. Second down and 8.
Let's go now.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
On the set. Check smash. Check smash. Here we go. Set.
From the gun, it's Love. He's got his tight end. That's Musgrave. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the...
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. A good play action with Love. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
They'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he will have a Packers first down. They needed 2 and gained 6.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3.
Go check. Go check. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That is hauled in at the 5. And he'll be taken down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick, because that ball is coming out. Come on, set.
Now Love. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
And he'll get about halfway there. That's a gain of 2, down to the 2. and goal. Here's Love. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down.
You could tell that this defense was ready for this exact play call. They know that they're going to give their quarterback a chance both through the air and on the ground with his legs. They do a nice job stopping him short of the goal line to force 4th down.
They'll try it now with Dillon. And now again he loses the football.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing is Williams. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. DeAndre Swift, the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Love. He pulls it in around the 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
On 2nd down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit, because that one went nowhere.
Here we go.
Back to throw is Love. That one, take it in. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Packers. His 6th touchdown now for the season. And of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. So ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. Williams on the RPO, going to get it out to Odunze. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play to kick off this drive. 35 yards.
It seems like the best offenses in the league all rely heavily on yards after the catch. And this is a great example of why. If you can deliver an accurate pass on the move with the speed and the elusiveness of some of these guys in the league, it is a handful in the open field for the defense to tackle.
Enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. A play fake. Now Williams. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down coming up.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Got the hook up there to Odunze. He is in. Roll, Odunze. Touchdown, Bears. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears are on top. It's now 10-7. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
19 tight.
To throw is Love. He finds DeAndre Hopkins for the catch. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
7 Pirates. Ready?
Love to throw on 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Bears will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
He'll edge forward for maybe a yard. Edger and Cooper, they're on the tackle. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. Oh, yeah. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go, shot.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Looking downfield, that's Musgrave, the tight end. A gain there of 21. First down, Packers.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
They face second down and 7. On play action, Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
He's got a man. That's Watson. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
What really stood out to me, Mike, was the body language of the middle linebacker prior to the ball being snapped. So often we see the guy who's blitzing, they get a little antsy and they tip their hand. But that wasn't the case here. He times it perfectly, nobody accounts for him, and he comes away with the sack.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Let's go. They smash.
The man in motion is Watson.
79 Bronco.
We'll go with a drop play here on second down. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. Third and long.
Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat. Ready, go.
To throw is Love. And that is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. First and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They'll go again with Swift. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And this ball incomplete on third down. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it's going to be fourth down. And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa!
Okay, ready? Set. Hut, hut.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. It's a short pickup, taking this to the 49. Asante Samuel up from the quarter spot to make the stop.
Ready?
The man in motion is Watson. They run on the jet sweep. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Once you see that guy coming across the formation pre-snap, Mike, you have to be thinking jet sweep instantly. It's just such a dangerous play that always has the potential for this type of yardage, especially when he wins that race to the edge.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Trap 60. Let's go now. Hurt. Right there. Hurt.
Love. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Set.
Hopkins sent in motion. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt. And although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
Here's a third down and 4. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And this defense holds its ground. They stop him for no gain. And fourth down's coming up. The Packers going to call out the field goal unit. This will be from 47 yards. No issues there. This one is good. And the Packers will level the score at 10 apiece.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
He'll be hit as he throws this time. Incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Allen in motion. On third down, it's Williams. And he goes up top, looking for Komet. And that is incomplete.
He's already been a little reckless with his decision-making up until this point, Mike, and now it almost backfires on him again. He has to do a better job of finding the matchups, finding the space on the field so everything is not a forced ball into these tight windows.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
On the set. Alert! Alert!
They'll start this drive with a run, and it's Dillon. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
Well, as you can see on this run, this is a back who is not going to shy away from contact. He actually welcomes it. His ability to run through contact, break tackles, and still have the speed and burst to pick up big yards.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Football continues. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. They'll run here. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 44-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here's Love to throw. The catch is made. This is Tucker Craft. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Here's a 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
They'll keep it on the ground.
Josh Jacobs, the ball carrier. J.C. Horn on the tackle. A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
So now, a big spot coming here. This to take the lead here in the 4th. And he has missed this one. No good. And this is going to stay a tie game here in the 4th.
And you just have to wonder what that'll do to the energy levels on both sidelines. I mean, you got a chance to break the tie here late, but he just can't connect.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. They'll stick to the ground. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
He'll run. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. second down, it's a run with Swift. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet. It's a gain of 19 in the air. Good for a Bears first down.
You get in these situations, third down, tie game, fourth quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these third down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late. With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like the touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
This returnable from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go! And he will finally be tracked down, nearly a touchdown, but he'll set his team up with first and goal.
Oh, so close. I mean, those are tough. You go that far, and it doesn't result in a touchdown. But give that kicking team a little bit of credit now. They never gave up on a play, but what a return it was inside the 10-yard line. That was sensational.
And he's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10.
At the 10-yard line.
Second and goal.
Ready, ready.
A good play action with Love. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes third and goal. Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. for the lead. Here is 3rd and goal.
Come on, set. Ready, ready.
They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. This one is on target, and it is good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
Ready up.
Here's 1st and 10. Swift trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here's 2nd down. Here's Williams. Pass is caught. It's Tyler Scott. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game as they approach midfield now. They've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. It comes with 36 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. That's caught left side by Odunze. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Here's 2nd and 2. A run with Swift. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down. And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
70 range. Ready.
Here's Love. Open man downfield. It's DeAndre Hopkins with the grab.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Panther 11. Panther Street. Hut, hut.
Here we go. One final play. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot of the final play. It's a heartbreaking finish as this one will come to an end. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime.